everybody, welcome to Blind Room Productions. I'm Dez, and today we're going to use something that I got on my phone recently. It is the Arty Games app from Draw with Jazza, created by Jazza because he felt like it, as far as I know. I mean, really, that's all I got. And so yeah, it's got lots of cool ways of randomly generating projects and different things. Don't know if you can see that super well. My camera won't focus. I'm sorry. I don't have very nice, expensive things yet. But today we're going to use the character challenge. And let's see what we got. We have this. A beast tamer who seems to be embarrassed playing hopscotch. Thank you, Jazza. We'll get right on that. So for this image, I did my usual pencil sketch with my mechanical pencil. There we go. And then went over that and did the line work with my Sharpie pen, and did my color work with my ever so favorite Prismacolor markers. But I think the biggest departure from other stuff that I've done in this image was the style that it ended up kind of taking. It was very accidental. It took a very old, at least to me, it took this kind of a old newspaper cartoon style with it. When I just spontaneously decided I was going to do the shading with the hatching, and it just started to take that feel, and I really like how it came out. I did not plan it like that. I just was thinking about how I wanted to do the shading, how I wanted to do that, because that's something I struggle with, is how I shade things and how I go about that when it comes to ink and color images. When it comes to pencil sketching, I'm usually okay, but once I move beyond that, it becomes a little bit of a struggle for me. But I really like how this turned out. I really like the style and the feel of it. And again, it has that old school newspaper cartoon feel to it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a Calvin and Hobbes sort of dealio going on. So in keeping with our theme of the beast tamer who seems to be embarrassed playing hopscotch, I did the first thing I thought of with the beast tamer was an elf. Why? I don't know. It's just what came to mind. And I felt like to really encapsulate the seems to be embarrassed was to add a couple, I felt like I needed another character in there, so I threw the dwarf in there. And I was originally going to make the elf blonde and the dwarf a redhead, but then I decided there's enough redheaded dwarves in the world. I wanted to flip it. And so yeah, that's how we ended up with the hair color choices there. And then, of course, beast tamer, that's why I added the animals in there. And I feel like they added a nice cutesy touch to it. And yeah, I have the hopscotch, I don't even know what that's called, board, mat, whatever thing, in there as well. So, yeah, that about sums it up, and yeah, I'll let you enjoy the rest of this with some soothing music.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this more lighthearted, fun piece, and if you did and you liked what you saw with the Arty Games app, be sure to check it out and follow Jazza's channel, Draw with Jazza. He's got a lot of really fun, interesting content, and the app that he made was based off of a lot of the content that he likes to put up. So be sure to check that out. And remember to comment down below what you'd like to see me do in the future, and share this with your friends so they can get in on it too. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also now check out my Patreon. Remember that for the rest of the year, all the proceeds made on Patreon will go to disaster relief for Harvey and here in Houston and the surrounding area. So if you can, please contribute. And as always, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you next week.